So this is exactly what you do with the mistake that you're obsessing over. Open up Notion or a computer document or the notes app on your phone, or get a piece of paper and a pen. That's the best way to do it. And start to write about what you've experienced, but in a very practical sense of the decisions you made and whether they were good or bad. Because I'm not asking you to write down the story of exactly what happened again. All we care about is just leaving this experience with some kind of asset, some learning lesson that we can now make the future version of ourselves better. So go and write down right now, what are some things that you've learned, that you've realized about yourself? What were some decisions you made that were bad? What were some decisions that you made that were good? And then compile this all down into one phrase, one lesson. So for me, one of my lessons is dirty bulking doesn't work for you. Eating bad foods actually reduces your athleticism and even strength in the gym. That's one of mine. So what could it be for you? What is a statement that you could write down about this past mistake? And you could write this down and put it as your phone wallpaper. You could write this down in a list somewhere on a notes app, or you could write this on a piece of paper, or you could go buy a journal like I've got, and you could go write it in there, one page at a time. As soon as you've got this statement, this sounds like really woo-woo, wishy-washy. I think there's actually really good evidence for this. Do some kind of ritual to show that you have moved on from this part of your life. For most people, let's say if it's regarding like an ex-girlfriend or something, the ritual that is the most effective is that you delete everything, you block her on everything, and then you move on like that. Some guys can move on without that, but they wouldn't be watching this video. If you're watching this video and it's about this girl that you're constantly still checking up on Instagram and stuff, I guarantee you're not going to do it right now because emotions are there. I know you're not going to do it right now, but eventually when you discover this video again in like 2 months, or someone else tells you, you will only start to move on past this part of your life when you block her on everything and she's just not anywhere to be seen anymore. Do some kind of ritual. Sometimes for me, I just journal and I just kind of like write the last sentence as something like, okay, I forgive myself, or I forgive this person who did this thing. Something like that. Just something that puts a full stop, a period at the end of this sentence, of this part of your life. You'll find that this will help you more than you realize. If I was watching this video a few years ago and some guy told me, oh yeah, just journal about it, bro, or just do a ritual, like I'd be thinking, okay, what is this guy? Just tell me something proper to do. But from my experience of going through some mistakes and successes and failures, this has been very valuable to me. I think it's so important that as a young man, you go and get the learning lesson from this experience and you go write it down somewhere. You start to have like a whole page by page by page learning lessons and principles for you. And then, even though it seems so weird, that ritual thing really works for me. You need to figure out what it could be for you. Some people like to burn gift that the person gave to them. Some people like to delete the messages or delete the pictures or whatever it is. Something like that will really help.